One of my favorite memories of the homestead was actually when the university asked me to come over and do an inventory appraisal on the contents. And I was able to do that over a couple of days period, and was alone while I was doing it. Access and being in the house when there's nobody else here is kind of almost a spiritual kind of a experience, because you feel the history, you feel the house kind of embracing you and inviting you. It doesn't feel intimidating. It doesn't feel scary. It feels warm. And when I was here, it was a feeling of not only connection with the family, with the Millikin family, but also with the architecture itself. And everything from the squeaky floors to the lights filtering through the stained glass windows, it made for a very moving kind of an experience. I don't want to say spiritual in and of itself, because I don't want to move in that kind of a direction, but there is an emotion, I think, that goes along with being in the house. And a historical house like this has those kind of lingering memories and everything that goes along with an older historical home is what you get out of that kind of an experience. So being here alone was very special for me. The next experience that I remember that was really I think fun is Lucian Cap used to like to do a show and tell for me whenever some of the new restoration would be done. So he would call me. He'd call me when the Oriole windows were put in, and he'd call me when the restoration of the dining room ceiling was done. So that was always fun, because he knew we were very much kindred spirits in the idea of restoration. And I've done restoration work, not at this caliber, but I've done some restoration work on architectural things in town, murals and things like that, wallpaper. And so having Lucian, get on the phone and say, "Hey, Ed, you want to come and see this?" really was special for me, and it was a personal, tour. I call it a show and tell. He liked to show and tell those new things that were completed, and I got a personal tour of those things that were done.